Hey there, gang. This is White Panther coming to you from Tucson, Arizona with episode 17 of Volume 4 of our video series Inside Panther's Lair. Today we'll be talking about a song called Thunder. This is the second song that I happen to use the same particular sound clip for. There was one that I was looking for when I wrote Into the Night, looking for an opening and ending thunder roll crash and some thunder crashes to use as accents instead of cymbal crashes. Here it's really more of just let's call it an intro and some punctuation on a few lines, and it kind of fits with the theme of the song since the name of the song is Thunder. I would like to say this was written one evening. The reality of the situation is it was written late one morning when we happened to get a downpour here in Tucson. Very rare, especially outside of monsoon season. But the skies turned black, thunder was just blasting all over the place, and we got quite a bit of a downpour. And it kind of sets sort of a somber mood, looking out the back door, and in sticking with the somber mood that that nature's lighting seemed to be providing on that. Nature's lighting seemed to be providing. I couldn't have done that again if I tried. And of course, I derailed myself. Take two. In keeping with the somber mood that was established by nature's lighting. See, I couldn't even say it right. I couldn't say it again the second time. Can't make this stuff up. At least we're having fun, right, boys and girls? So in keeping with the somber mood, hearing the thunder from out of nowhere when it was otherwise just completely still and quiet, it literally just split the silence. And that's where that first line, thunder splits the silence of an old too silent night, came to me, and the rest of the song just, it had to follow. I thought of many moons ago when I was just writing poetry, not necessarily writing music. Well, not necessarily. I was not writing music. And there was one piece that I wrote on a particularly difficult evening, many moons ago. I was still with the kid's mom, Satan. And it was a rainy night, and I noticed that as the rain was falling and hitting the window that I was sitting by, the shadow from the streetlights coming through the raindrops on the window were projected onto my face, and as the raindrops fell down the window, it looked like tears were rolling down my cheek. Quite dramatic. Wish I could have gotten that on film. Maybe I'll try to reproduce that one day. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Some moments are just meant to be experienced and appreciated when they're happening, not necessarily afterwards. So I put that quick flash in the context of the song we were writing, and talked about how the rain was falling from the sky like the tears were falling from my eye. About another night of staring out the window, knowing that sleep is just going to elude you once again, questioning decisions that you've made in your life, and just waiting for the pain in your heart to subside. So you're welcoming the lightning and thunder almost as if they're a welcome friend. Awfully dramatic, awfully lofty stuff. But this is the stuff that country songs are made of. When I originally put down the arrangement, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the intro and for the breaks. Although I have recently gone back to throwing a few bars of whistling back into a song. The first one I did that on was High Noon. How was it High Noon? Good Lord, I really do need to just do my homework on this stuff. But I did that one. I just put that into my latest release, which we'll talk about when we get to episode 5 of the video series. It was the last cut that I officially decided to include on the 5th demo CD. But yeah, I was originally going to do some whistling. Let's cut to the chase, boys and girls. And at the very last minute, literally while driving to the studio, I thought, a lone echoing violin would be just haunting enough to work. The whistle just didn't quite seem to feel right anymore. So got into the studio, told George, I said, I know you don't play the violin, but we'll have to hack something out with the keyboard. I want a real hollow, huge, empty room with nothing but these single notes cutting through the air. And then we pull out of that with percussion kicking in and the thunder crackling and rolling as the melody picks up. So that's what we did. I asked, George makes it happen. God, I can't thank this guy enough. I cannot imagine what my music would have been like without his influence, without his guidance, without his friendship. So thanks again, George. So enough of me rambling on. I've gone on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I do that on occasion. Let's just cut to the chase and get to the song. I hope you enjoy a little song I call Thunder. As always, this is White Panther asking you to keep music in your hearts. And may God bless you.
Splits the silence of an old too silent night, just before the rain comes. I await the holy water that starts falling from the sky, falling just like the tears falling from my eyes. It's another night of staring out the window. It's another night when sleep ain't gonna come. It's another night of questioning everything I've ever done. And then some, and then some. So let the thunder come. How the thunder shakes the heavens as I stand there shaking my head, and I shed my tears for moments lost without you in my bed. While the lightning shatters the darkness, all the world's asleep and calm. But the storm within my heart, it rages on and on. So let the thunder come. It's another night of staring out the window. It's another night when sleep ain't gonna come. It's another night of questioning everything I've ever done. And then some, and then some. So let the thunder come.